Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome to this video. This is it's Sunday today, and I was doing a little bit of work yesterday when I could. It's not going to be a really productive weekend for the garage, but I have done. I'm doing stuff that needs to be done, preparatory work and everything like that. So first of all, I've done some work on the noggins. They're not totally straight. That one's a bit of a funny one, just due to the fact that it was stuck into a bit of wood that wasn't, well, it's not a full beam. And then it goes along here. I've also done some on this side. I did need to get more timber today, so I've done that. Bit of a haul. There we go, some timber, nice spruce, sort of 95 by 45 millimeter by 2400 millimeter spruce. So that'll be chopped up for even more noggins and dwangs. I've got another one I need to put in actually. Also, when I've been putting these noggins in, I've been just treating the wood with some woodworm treatment. I'll go through all of the joists and everything eventually and just cover the whole lot, but for the moment I was just covering the little bits that I'm putting the noggins in. The front door is definitely going to need to be replaced. I mean, it needs to be replaced anyway, but Wesley managed to literally pull off this. He's either really strong or or the wood's falling apart. So either Director Fury turns up soon to recruit him, or it's just that the door's gonna fall apart soon. Yeah, so I was gonna hire a skip for this weekend, and I just had the feeling that it just wasn't going to be a productive weekend as much. We've been sort of full on for the past few weeks. We've only been in for just over a month, and I think we've got quite a lot done. We've got a bathroom lined up, so someone to do the bathroom. It's a bit of a death trap for toddlers and babies and stuff. So that's going to get done. I've got stuff for the downstairs WC to get done, so I need to do that. Also got a tree removed from the front of the house because it was a nice tree, it was a nice laurel, and it had nice berries and it was really good, but it was just in a place where now we've got rid of it, I can just lower sort of it's kind of like a paved area, and I can lower it down a little bit, and then we've got another parking place for a car, and we're on a main road, so it means I don't have to play car shuffle too much with which car's in, and it also means that I get so the garden here, ooh, daylight, so you got the gate and everything there, so this whole bit of garden would become a garden rather than a sort of a drive. And the bigger the garden I have, the more space I have to put trains in the garden. So I mean, it's a long-term landscaping thing, but it's just prep work to get sort of everything sorted. But it's all good. The paint and everything for the front of the garage is dried really nicely. It's gone darker than it was originally when I first did it, but it's really good. It was raining really heavily last night as well, and it's just really nice knowing that everything's sorted out, so everything's nice and dry. There's no water anywhere in here through the roof and everything, so it's really good. So I've got some more noggins to put in. I've got to finish this row just here, and then I'll put another row over there, another row over there, and then that'll be the roof complete, I think, pretty much. Yeah, it's looking really good. So I've got there's not just this bit of work to do, but other bits of work to do. I need to do a bit of organisation here just to sort it out. I did hear our lug bulk has arrived, so I'm going to try and arrange to pick that up. It's going to be, I think it's probably going to stay in the box for a while, and then I just need to really get to grips with this again. So it's not much progress, but through the week I'll be able to put sort of like some noggins in every so often. The one thing is I can't just chop the timber up into equal bits. The size of the gaps in between the joists is anywhere from sort of like 520 millimeters to 680 millimeters, I think. So far I've got is the longest one, so it's all a bit all over the place. So each one has to be made to measure, which is sort of annoying. Yeah, and then I have to, before anything else goes up, like the wiring for the lighting needs to be sorted out, and then I need to think of insulation. But obviously the walls need to cut. I need to pull the plasterboard for the walls off and everything like that, and the floor. So yeah, I've got a bit of again, I've probably said this last week anyway, but yeah, once I get rid of the plasterboard, I'll then get a skip. I've got a price for a skip, but I just didn't want to get it now. I'm just going to get one for 5 days because it's cheaper. And if I get it for 5 days and I already have the stuff to put in the skip, it means I can guarantee I'm going to use the skip and make the most of it. So that's what's happened this week. There has been progress, but it's slow at the moment. But it's just stuff needs to happen. And these noggins, I mean, the guy who did the roof basically said you're better off putting in noggins or dwangs. He just said if it was my garage, I would do it. So that's good enough. Yeah, and if I'd asked them to do it, it would have cost a load of money. So they were good enough just to give me advice and tell me what I needed, and I'm going ahead, it's just a really, you know, yeah, it was really good information. So I need to finish this off, which I'll do, and I'll tidy up the tools because it's all getting a bit of a mess. There's lots of, yeah, obviously got toddler, got various different things going on work-wise and everything, but yeah, it will come along. I still need to get a price for a door and sort out, well, I'll do one bit at a time, I think, rather than thinking of the long-term stuff, and yeah, just one job at a time. So I think at the moment it's get the noggins in, the dwangs, tidy some stuff up, and sort everything out. So I've only got the essential tools that I need out, and then get everything ripped off the walls and get the flooring lifted, hire the skip, get everything in the skip. Once that's done, then I'll have space to do everything, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way, and I'll need to get an electrician in to do the lighting, just because I think it's UK law now anyway. It's kind of required. I could probably put it together, but I'm just going to have to get a professional in just to make sure that it's getting done properly. It has to be done properly. Yeah, just the way it is. So, and there's something we need to do we're doing some stuff in the kitchen. Not going to replace the kitchen, but we're going to rework the kitchen, and some of the power sockets in the kitchens, it's almost like they've run an extension cable and put a socket at the end of the extension cable, and it's sort of like daisy chained, and just there's two of the sockets that don't look right, and we want to change the positioning of sort of washing machine and stuff like that. So there's other things, there's loads of other stuff we're doing, and of course I need to think of the budget and everything, and I want to have some money left over once I've done all this work, because it would be nice to have a bit of money left over and money in the bank. So yeah, there you go. Not much, but the noggins are coming in and they should tighten up the roof. But it's just really nice. Like last night was really heavy rain, and it was just nice knowing that none of that rain was going to end up in the garage messing stuff up. So there you go. So that's this weekend. Not much really extra. Just cutting up wood and connecting it to other bits of wood. Yeah, and then I'll have to treat stuff. But I think this afternoon we might end up sort of like a little country park zoo type thing, just to get a day out. It's sunny at the moment, so I think we'll make the most of today. So yeah, there you go. Nothing exciting, but yeah, it was a haul video, so that's cool. And once, yeah, the sooner, I have been buying stuff off of Lego.com as well. So once I get in, there will be some haul videos, but there'll be setup videos as well, and there'll be loads of different things. I'm just, it's going to be slow progress, but there you go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with the channel. Yeah, at some point there will be big train videos, because if I can sort out landscaping in the garden, I can actually landscape the garden so that it fits it's actually custom built to build a Lego railway through it, because that would be cool. So we'll think about that. That's a real thing over time, but it will be a really big garden once that driveway is kind of reduced, so it's not taking up, well, I think about either just over 50% of the garden. So yeah, there's metal sheeting and stuff. I still need to get rid of that. I need to contact a scrap dealer for that, I think. Anyway, so thanks for watching again, and yeah, I will see you on the next one.